What's up, guys? Welcome back to the TheLiveList podcast. We got a doozy for you. Apparently, we just found out that Drake is opened up recently about the beef with Pusha T, about Kanye West. And I've got some audio to get to, and I'm going to get right to it. But first, if you've never met me, my name is Brandon Toine, Gator from the South, B. And you get to know every last one of those in town, every last one of those people. But I'm your host, just regular guy, musician turned podcaster. Consider subscribing if it's your first time at the channel. I'm kind of new to this, so there will be some mistakes, but hopefully we can grow together. And consider giving this a like if you, just by chance. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Anyway, I'm going to get to this video, to this audio, and I'm going to let you give me, and then we're going to get to some commentary on it.
All right, now Drake was on the shop over the weekend and sat down with LeBron. They talked about a lot of things, and one thing he did discuss, and he was very open about this, he talked about what happened with Kanye and Pusha T. Now, first Drake talked about going to Wyoming to sit down with Kanye and how all that happened.
So I played him my music, and then from there it was all good, you know. He played me like this.
He played you a beat, right?
He played me Lift Yourself, and he was like, yo, you can have this if you want. And I was hype. I started writing to it, and then he was like, yo, you got to come to Wyoming. So Wyoming happened, and 40 went to Wyoming early, and he was like, man, something's off. Yeah, he's like, this guy's working on an album, man. And I'm like, it's all good. Let's just go and let's see what it's about. So I went and pretty much spending the majority of my time working on his music.
And shout out to Maverick and LeBron. You could tell they're really, really cool with Drake to get Drake to talk about all these things so openly. Now here's what else he had to say about being in Wyoming with Kanye.
I'm in Wyoming. I play him March 14th. I send him a picture of my son. I tell him I'm having trouble with my son's mother. So I wake up and all these dates are out one by one by one, all around June 15th. Then the next 2 days, whatever, I wake up now to this text from him, passive, like, sends me something I did. Yo, I love you, brother. Lift Yourself comes out with him just talking nonsense. This guy's trolling. Yeah, he's this was like a manipulative, like, I want to break you.
Now, Drake also talks about how when he went out there, he ended up working just on Kanye's album and not getting anything for himself. Here's what he had to say more about the whole situation with the kid and Kanye knowing that information.
The first album drops, and of course there's a diss song towards me that you produced that's talking about writing. There are rules in it. I knew something was going to come up about my kid. They had to add like the deadbeat thing to make it more appealing, which is fine. The mom and dad thing, whatever. You don't even know my family. It's like some, I'm going to tell you, wishing death on my friend that has MS, that really sent me to a place where, you know, I just believed then and believe now that there's just a price that you have to pay for that. Someone's gonna punch you in the face.
Woo, okay. Well, Drake also talked about having had that Pusha T response ready to go, but why he decided it wasn't a good idea to put it out.
This is not something I ever want to be remembered for. This is not even a place that I necessarily want to go. By the way, hell of a chess move. The song, I thought it was trash, but the chess move, back against the wall, I either go all the way filthy or I fall back, and I have this sort of chink in my armor for the rest of time to a rap purist, which is fine. I can live with that. You know, I would much rather live with that than the things that I was about to, the research I did, the things that I was going to say, and the places that I was going to go, not only for him, but the other guy too.
Don't let anything distract you from the fact that Pusha T defeated the almighty Drake in a rap battle earlier this year, okay? I don't want to hear about any hypothetical atomic beige bombs from Drake. Drake, just take the L gracefully and stop trying to save face. Just say he pulled a hell of a chess move on you and leave it at that. And you know why it's BS? Because Drake said he wasn't willing to take it there and rap, but you still want.
Anyway, I don't want to hear the rest of that. I think Charlamagne made a good point. Drake was just trying to save face, trying to do all this little slick stuff. I even think the whole Duffy freestyle was really kind of weak on Drake's part. I mean, knowing how good of a rapper he is, how good of a lyricist he is, I really feel like his latest couple of efforts have been lackluster. And like Pusha T said when he said the line. The last few years, your music been angering and full of lies. Yeah, I mean Drake is becoming one of those artists that we're getting like, yeah, another Drake album. The last one didn't even do nothing for me. But what do you guys think about it? Like I said, my thoughts are that Drake needs to keep pushing on his music and leave all these interviews and stuff alone. You're just making yourself look a little bit worse, in my opinion. Pusha T ain't said nothing. Kanye's off doing whatever he want to do. You're the only one still talking about this rap beef and all this. I guess trying to drum up attention for your already record-breaking stream sales. Like, what do you want? Like, who's treating you so bad? How are you getting done so bad? But anyway, let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Definitely call in and let us know. If we get your voicemail, we'll play it on the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like this content, make sure to subscribe for more videos.